Hi, it's Rachel here. Uh, just letting you know how I got on with my little protest at the street festival that we had in my local town today. Um, I had a information board basically that I'd made up from individual A4 laminated sheets, I suppose, which I originally intended for a different purpose, but I put them all together onto a information board, and I made up a heading for it, which what wasn't ideal. The font and the colour weren't that great because I used stickers to save me having to write it up myself. So I mean, it wasn't the most ideal looking sign. However, I had quite a bit of success with it. I put it outside the local electoral office of our local MP, and people were walking past looking at it. But when I moved it forward sort of more into the road, because the road was closed off and there were all these stalls basically down the middle of the road, and some of them were on footpaths. So when I brought it out towards closer to the middle, it actually attracted quite a lot of attention, and a lot of people stopped, probably to struggle to try and read the sign that was on the top, which read, how are religions that break up families charitable? Should we fund them? That's all it said on the top. And then the bottom part of the sign was a lot of detailed information, which to be honest, I didn't expect anybody to actually come over and read it all, but it certainly did get people's attention. They did notice it because it was lots of bright colours, and I had flyers to give to people, so when people seemed to linger, their eyes lingered on it for a while, I had a flyer in my hand and I just gave it to them and explained that, it was a bit more about it, and it had more websites and things on there to look up, plus my contact details, my email address. So it went pretty good. I spoke to about a dozen people, and they were all quite interested and commended me for what I was doing, and had different experiences to tell. Their own experiences, or one of them knew someone who was a Jehovah's Witness who was shunned, because my protest was basically about focused on the shunning and how it's a violation of human rights according to Article 18 of the Universal Declaration of Human Rights. Anyway, so I had some good discussions. One young woman asked how she could help. What did she want? What did I want her to do? Which was really good. And I also got to speak to a couple of Labour Party members who were campaigning, or, well, trying to gain membership, I suppose, in the tent next door to me. So, and one of them was quite clued up about the Charities Act review that is going on at the moment. So that was interesting. So all in all, it was quite good. I was only there for a couple of hours because I'm not really feeling that great today. So I was there from about 12 o'clock lunchtime till 2 p.m, which I think is when it tends to be the busiest. There's a lot of, thousands of people come through for the Spring Festival, and I was pretty happy with where I was located because it wasn't too crowded in that spot, so people could actually see my sign from several feet away. Whereas where it was a little busier, it was a bit of a crush. No one would have even been able to see it, and wouldn't have been able to stop to read it anyway because people would be trying to get past them. So it worked out pretty good. What else did I? Yeah, I had some good talks. A lot better than I expected, and I didn't see any Jehovah's Witnesses around anywhere. No carts or anything. None of their usual haunts. Yeah, none of the usual haunts. So either they're getting very slack or they didn't have permission to be there. I have no idea. Anyway, in the link below I will put yeah, in the description below, I mean, I'll put a link to my Facebook, which has a photo and a little video. But I was on my own, so I couldn't video any conversations, and I don't really like doing that anyway. Not really. So anyway, bye for now.